I'm gonna tell you this right now. 1 million followers does not fucking matter. It really doesn't matter. That is a huge milestone, like don't get me wrong, but I think something that you always need to remember if you are a content creator, it's not about like getting to the next big milestone. It's about showing up for the people who are currently there for you. You'll have 1 million people who will follow you, but not all of them are gonna show up for you. Some of them are just there to be on their toxic shit, and we don't love that. I feel like it has just been way too long since we have done a YouTube video, and it's been, what, a month now? There's just been so much that's been going on. My mental health has kind of been in the trash lately. I've been like traveling a ton. It's crazy. So as of right now, I just have a lot going on and I have a lot on my plate, and I feel like I've kind of been neglecting YouTube and putting it on the back burner because I know if you guys don't follow my Instagram or my TikTok, then you might be out of the loop, but I post all my updates on there, so I would highly recommend following me on there. I'm going to be doing a full YouTube video of me just explaining to you like everything that's been going on in my life, all my updates, everything. But as of right now, I don't want to start until like everything's finished because there's a lot of things that aren't said and done yet and that aren't finalized, so I'm just not fully comfortable giving you guys a whole life update when I don't have everything set in stone yet. So yeah, I will give you that though once that is all cleared up and, you know, I'm actually able to see the light of day, because as of right now, I'm kind of just like looking at my life through a lens, like a bird's eye. Does that make sense? Like I don't have a full clear view of what's going on and what's happening. I'm kind of just like taking it day by day. So I don't want to like give you guys this full life update and then be like, just kidding, that's not happening anymore. You know, it's just a lot. And I know that I'm extremely close with you guys on my Instagram and TikTok, but I'm especially close with you guys on YouTube. I feel like there is no filtration on YouTube. I'm very honest, clear, open, and transparent, but I feel like that also comes with a lot of backfire because my mental health, like I feel like naturally I've been kind of becoming a little bit more reserved as a person lately, and that doesn't mean that I don't want to share things with you guys, but just with everything that I have going on and just like my state of mind at the moment, it's just been really hard for me to be completely open and transparent on all of my media platforms. But just stick with me. I promise I'll be giving you a life update. I know in the comments you're gonna be like, oh my god, are you this blah, 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 blah. I know you're gonna want to do that, but I would just really please ask you to kindly withhold your questions for now. I'm gonna be doing a YouTube Q&A box soon. I don't know when. Like I said, once I get everything set in stone and once I get my life figured out, I'm gonna do a Q&A box on my story and then you can fire freaking away. Anyways, with that being said, I do want to take you along a little vlog just to kind of like catch you up to speed, I guess, on my mental health and talk about things that I feel like I can actually talk about with you guys. Obviously, there's been a lot of change lately. There's a lot of things happening in my life. I'm basically traveling for these next 2 months. There's just a lot going on, and I feel like it's caused me to feel like this permanent unsettling feeling, like I can never be and feel settled, especially with like my mental health. Does that make sense? Is this all making sense? I feel like I'm not making much sense, but I don't know. I feel like if you get it, you get it. If you don't, I'm so sorry. Anyways, but another reason why I haven't been able to film is because my battery for my camera completely just croaked on me, and I didn't have a chance to get new ones until yesterday. So I finally got those. Also, I'm wondering if this is gonna stop recording or if my camera settings over the month that I didn't use my camera just like miraculously are catering to me. Yeah, I knew it. Every single time I record a video, after 5 minutes, it stops recording. It's so weird. If any of you guys know how to change that, Sony ZV-1, that's my vlogging camera. Please let me know. Okay, so yeah, I want to do just like a mini update with you guys on my mental health and how I'm actually doing just like with life in general. But we'll get into that later, the whole like mental health side of things and mental health update. But for now, I'm at the gym, I'm gonna work out, and then I'm gonna go home. I was supposed to have a dentist appointment, but it actually got canceled on me, so that's fun. But we have a bunch to do before Friday, so after my workout, I have a little bit of errands I need to run, and then I was thinking about just doing like a nighttime routine with you guys and just a really short, like chill vlog. I hope that you guys are doing lovely, and yeah, thank you for tuning into this vlog, and I'm excited. Okay, so little update with Pescience. since I obviously haven't talked to you guys for a whole month, they just launched their newest guava, pineapple, prolific, and high volume pre-workout. And you guys, this flavor is literally the best. I'm so freaking excited to use it. I have a Gato water bottle because I forgot my shaker cup today. So I take the prolific, high volume, and I will take creatine every single time before my workout. Creatine I take every single day, non-negotiable. I just got back on this since my boobie augmentation, and I truly forgot how much I loved it. And then prolific, I don't think I'm gonna take this today just because there is caffeine in it, and I already had a little bit of caffeine this morning. So I'll probably just stick to high volume, which is a pump product, okay? There's no caffeine in it, no bueno. So I'll just put it in here along with my creatine, and oh my god, it's literally so good, you guys. If there's one flavor you should buy for all the pre-workouts on the PE Science website, guava pineapple punch. Oh, let's do that. You guys, that was actually brutal. I am dying. I was sweating so much, but I don't even know. Sometimes I just feel more comfortable working out in sweatpants. Am I the only one? Like, I don't even know. It's 90 degrees out, and here I am working out in sweatpants. Weird. But anyway, I am headed home now. I forget what I have to do today. I have quite a few things that I need to get done, just like personal wise. Yeah, so I'm gonna get that stuff done. Josh is getting a new front door in his place, so it's gonna allow in a lot more light, which is super nice. I am staying with Josh right now while I'm here, and yeah, so that's really exciting. And then I figured we could do my nighttime routine together, maybe like a nighttime skincare routine, just because I feel like I haven't done that yet with you guys. I feel like I have a lot of updates on my skincare as well, so we'll do that. But oh my gosh, I guess I forgot to tell you guys, I did get a new car. So you guys were with me when I got my old car, my Audi, and I absolutely freaking loved her. But if I'm being totally honest, like, that was a rush buy because my Honda was literally dying on me. Like, my clutch was going, so I needed something super fast. It wasn't meant to be like my forever car. I really only meant to have it for a year or two, and it was like the cheapest one on the lot, and it ran perfectly. So yeah, I sold her back to the dealership, and I did get me a Tessie. She is so pretty. Her name is Lana, and I got the Model X. I know a lot of people are wondering about that. I got the X. I will say, driving a Tesla at first is very weird. Like, I did not like it for the longest time, but I got super used to it, and I ended up falling in love with it, which is why I ended up getting a Tessie. So yeah, love it. And she doesn't take gas. I can't take the gas prices. I literally can't. Like, they will be the death of me. But anyways, I'm in love with the interior. I got this really nice cream. I don't even know what it's called. It's like a light beige, light tan kind of interior, but I'm obsessed with it. So that's fun. So I look god awful right now. Like, what even is life? I've got a Bucks shirt on, represent, sweatpants that I wore to the gym. I haven't showered yet. This is just like realistic, like day in my life kind of thing. And now I am doing some work at my computer. Well, it's not really, well, it is work. Editing is work. So I have my memory card in here. And then a lot of you guys always ask which software I use. So I use Final Cut Pro to edit all of my videos. So I'll just plug in my SD card on the side of my computer, transfer all my files onto Final Cut, and then I'll edit and post to TikTok and Instagram. So yeah, that's kind of the tea. That's what I'm gonna be doing for the next couple of hours here. This honestly takes up a huge chunk of my day. If I'm being honest, like editing my mic depths, and like I will forever and always do my mic depths. I love them. It's been over a year of doing the mic depths. They're my favorite thing ever, all right? We won't stop. But it's just a lot of work, and it takes a lot of my time out of the day to edit them. So yeah, yeah, I really gotta like designate some time to editing, which can really, like I said, take up a lot of my day. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to edit this and then we need to run to Best Buy. I need to get a few things for our trip and I don't know if I'm gonna do that today or tomorrow, but we'll see. And then what time is it? It's 2:15, so I'll edit for a little bit, get some work done, and then we'll probably make dinner and go for a walk tonight. We've been doing our nightly walks every night. Super good for the mental health. I swear to God, it's changed my life. And then, yeah, what do you say we do my skincare routine, if I remember? Yeah, so that's kind of the plan. I'll update you guys in a bit. Okay, it is 9 p.m., very much past my bedtime. Normally I'm in bed by this time, but we kind of had a late night. We decided to cook dinner quite late, so Josh had to go get the ingredients for that, and then he came home, we cooked, we ate, we chilled. You know how it is. And then I just got out of the shower. Also, hopefully you can hear me. This fan is very loud, so I apologize in advance. I exfoliated and shaved my entire body. Vacay ready, baby. And now I'm going to do my skincare. I always do a double cleanse. So I start off with the Illumier Purifying Gel Cleanser. Love this stuff for getting off my makeup. And then I'm actually gonna exfoliate tonight, and I only do this like 1 to 2 times per week, and I'll use the Zoe Exfoliating Gel Polish. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. By the way, if you don't already have these, you need them. They're on my Amazon storefront and they're a lifesaver. A generous pump, okay? Don't be shy with your facial cleanser. I know they cost a lot of money, but if you want to thoroughly cleanse your skin and get the most out of the product, you need to start being a little more generous with your cleanser pump, okay? All the way down your neck. So Josh and I leave for Miami. I think I already told you guys this on Friday. So tomorrow I'm basically just gonna be running a bunch of errands and whatnot. It's gonna be actually very boring besides the blow up part. I'm really excited for that. But Milana, my car, is going in to get my brake calipers done. So we're just doing them red because that's what the Model X Plaid has, and I almost went with that one, but I was like, okay, really the only difference is it's faster and has the red brake calipers, and I'm like, but I really like the red brake calipers, so we're just like, let's just get them painted, like let's just swap them out. So Tesla ordered new red brake calipers and they're just gonna put it on, and it was honestly like very reasonable, so I was like, why not? The one thing I absolutely hate is getting soap in my eye. Okay, for exfoliator, I'll take about this much. I don't really know. I don't really know. I can't remember how much I updated you guys on earlier, but basically Josh and I are in Miami for an entire week, and then the day we get back, we pick up Kate, my bestie, and she's with us for a few days, and I literally leave to London like the day before she leaves. Then I come back, and then a week later I go to Toronto. I come back from Toronto. It's Josh's birthday, so we are going on a little birthday trip for a few days, and then I come back, and then a week later I go to LA. Basically September is fully booked for me. Like I will not be home at all. I'm literally just gonna be like boom, 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 travel, 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 which is fun, but I think with my mental health right now and just everything going on, it could either be really good or it's gonna be really bad. But you know what? It's fine. We're gonna play it by ear. Okay, so we don't have much time. My camera keeps overheating. Yeah, it's just, this isn't good. This isn't good. When is this camera, like, vendetta against me gonna end? I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, basically these next couple of months, well, we're like, what, halfway through August? This next month and a half is just gonna be really crazy for me. There is a lot going on here at the house. Like we're redoing all the counters. We just finished all the floors. We're not even fully finished the floors. We have some like little things that we gotta do. We gotta do the trim. We're gonna be painting. Like there's just a lot of renovations going on, so it makes it very chaotic to live in, and then you kind of just feel like you're living in chaos and you're living in a mess. So yeah, it's been a little bit difficult on the mental health, but it's fine. We're here. I am so grateful that I get to be here and that I get to do these renovations and do these kinds of upgrades and whatnot, but it's a lot. But yeah, I am really excited for this next week. I'm excited that we can just kind of like relax and not have to worry about anything to do here in the house and just like fully go in vacation mode. We're gonna do some shopping. We're gonna sit by the beach. I've been wanting this Chanel bag for so freaking long, you guys, and I think I'm gonna do it. I honestly think I'm gonna do it because once I really want something, and if it's been past a year and I still really want it, I'm like, okay, fine, let's do it. let's just do it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think I'm gonna pull trig, but for my skincare, I basically just used all my Illumier products. I have my full skincare routine on TikTok if you want to go watch that, but just really quick, I use the Illumier Acne Balancing Serum after my exfoliant, and then I used my facial spray. You can literally just use water. I just like using this. Oh my gosh, my camera temperature warning sign is on. I use the Illumier Eye Treatment Brightening Eye Cream. Love this stuff. And then I just finished off with the Ultimate Boost Serum and the Hydra Dew. And now I'm gonna do my scar treatment. This is the Mederma Advanced Scar Gel. For those of you guys who have scarring of any sort, if you're getting surgery of any sort, this is super good. I really like it, and it's like super cheap. I also have a full Amazon storefront idea list where you can shop all of my go-tos for post-booby surgery if you are planning on getting your girlies done. I have literally all my top recommendations in there. Yeah, so I would definitely check that out. Last thing I need to do is just put in my little Starglass Shine treatment from Day. I'm so excited to try this. I just got in the Starglass box, and everyone has been raving about this product. So I'm like, you know what? Let me give it a try. I have my blowout tomorrow, so I'm just gonna sleep in it, and then she can wash it. So why the heck not? Anyways, I would stay in chat, but my camera is going to overheat and die on me. I think I'm just gonna get another one, and I honestly, like I said, I think I'm just done with Sony at this point. But anyways, love you all so much, and I will talk to you in the morning. You guys, it's the way that I didn't get not one piece of acne while I was on my period. That's actually crazy. One second. Okay, anyways, good morning, you guys. Hopefully you are doing lovely today. I am just about to do my skincare. Sorry, I'm doing my skincare right now in prep for my blowout. I'm trying to just get ready a little bit today. Nothing super crazy, just a super chill kind of like makeup look, I guess. I don't know, just like my everyday makeup look. But I have some errands I need to run today. Honestly, not that fun, but I'm gonna be filming that for TikTok, and I'll show you guys my blowout after. But I have to get my blowout. Obviously, I was supposed to go get my brake calipers done this morning. They canceled that on me because I guess the guy dropped the brake caliper. Yeah, I don't know. So he was just like, hey, we're canceling this. So I was like, sure. I ended up sleeping in a little bit, so that was great. So now I'm just having a really chill, easy, slow morning, and then I go to my blowout appointment. After that, I gotta go to Ulta. I gotta go to Best Buy, and then I'm probably gonna pick up some sweet green for lunch. I guess I haven't really updated you much, but I have developed an addiction for sweet green, and I'm honestly not even that upset about it. And then I gotta come back and I gotta start packing. So yeah, just super chill, nothing too crazy, but I did just really want to take this time to, I guess, just update you guys a little bit on my mental health and my wellness kind of healing era that I'm in right now, because I feel like my mental health has not been the hottest these past, oh gosh, how long? I would say maybe like month to 2 months. Like my mental health is like in the trenches, the deepest of all the trenches that you've ever known of. Like, I'm not even joking. That's kind of where we're at right now. And you know what? That's fine. It's fine. We're working through it slowly but surely. This is the best sunscreen of all time. I absolutely love her. But anyways, I feel like I don't even know, exactly like where to even start. I guess just like a lot of change has been happening recently. And obviously, again, something that I'm not quite ready to talk about just yet, because like I said, I have a lot to figure out still. It's just a lot's going on. And then I feel like on top of that, it's forced me to kind of put social media on the back burner a little bit, which obviously makes me really sad, because like I love social media. I love connecting with you guys and making videos for you guys. Like you guys are the reason as to where I am today. Like I'm not even joking. Your guys' support and your love and just like you showing up for me, it truly helps me so much mentally and physically. So it is a little bit difficult, obviously, not being able to be what I feel as consistent. And it's always just so crazy from like your own perspective. Like you really do beat yourself up, because I have so many people being like, Makayla, you are so consistent. Like you are literally one of the most consistent content creators I know. And that makes me unbelievably happy. But I don't feel like I've been consistent like at all. And in not just like posting wise, I've definitely been posting, but not in like a way that I feel like I'm connecting to you guys much. I would say maybe like a few weeks ago, I I was posting things that I felt like I had to post to please other people and certain people and specific brands. And like, to be honest, that takes the fun out of content creation for me. Like, I naturally have a very creative mind, and when I'm posting things that have to align with a specific brand or for brand deals or for anything in particular that has like specific guidelines, I can't do it. And that's why I don't do a lot of brand deals or brand collaborations and whatnot, because I like to be truly and authentically myself. And when I feel like I have to work my schedule around making content for a brand that fits like their perfect ideal picture, it just like, it doesn't resonate with me. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. But anyways, it's kind of just like, it's drained me a little bit. So I feel like, you know, it's to the point where I'm just like, you either love me the way that I am or you don't, and you either accept the content that I produce or you don't. And that's just honestly, truthfully how I'm feeling. And I kind of just have to stick with my gut and go with what makes me feel good, because I create social media because I genuinely love to. I don't want to have to feel like I'm creating social media because I have to. So I feel like that has definitely really affected my mental health to some capacity, especially when, you know, you have like brand sponsors, and I love all of my sponsored brands. They are first and foremost my #1 supporters, and I love them all so much. But at the same time, it's to the point where I'm like, okay, I need to try to verbalize what makes me comfortable with content creation and what makes me uncomfortable with content creation. But for the most part, you know, I love my current sponsors that I'm with, and that's why I'm with them, is because I feel like I can be freely and authentically myself. You know, if you're a content creator, and if there is one tip, I guess, that I could give you, it's to really establish your boundaries with any kind of brand. I feel like that's something that I've really lacked doing, and getting kind of deeper into content creation, getting in a more comfortable place to be able to just do it because I love to. I really am trying to learn to like speak up in a respectful manner, but like in a way that just like protects my mental health, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think that's kind of like the biggest thing. And not to mention, you know, I love Instagram and TikTok. Obviously, I've been doing TikTok for over a year now. I started doing my mic'd ups, and that is kind of how I gained my following. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, 1 million followers does not fucking matter. It really doesn't matter. I know, it's crazy to think, because so many people are like very congratulating once you hit 1 million, because that is a huge milestone. Like, don't get me wrong, that is a huge, huge, huge milestone, and you should be so proud of yourself if you ever get to that point. But I think something that you always need to remember if you are a content creator, or if you hope to get into the content creation space, that it is about who is there for you and shows up for you. And it's not about like getting to the next big milestone. It's about showing up for the people who are currently there for you. You'll have 1 million people who will follow you, but not all of them are going to show up for you on all of your posts. You know what I mean? They're not all gonna love you and engage with you. Some of them are just there to be on their toxic shit, and we don't want that. You know, just remember that if you have a platform, if you want to be a content creator and your main goal is just to grow, I really, really, really challenge you to rethink that and like kind of readjust your headspace and just like really love and think about the people who are currently there for you, rooting for you and supporting you. And I say that because I had posted this one video, oh gosh, I think June, like mid-June, and I posted it with no intention of it reaching the male gaze, like whatsoever. It was very much just like my normal thing, okay? Keep in mind, I have a 90% female following on all of my platforms. And when I posted this video, it ended up getting out to a bunch of males, translating to a bunch of males following me. And they were all just like really egotistic, rude, gross, horny men. And I was like, okay, no, we're not for that. So I think that kind of is what started my like slump. I was just like, okay, no, I'm not into this. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And I kind of went on like a hiatus, just like everywhere, and started just like going through my following and like removing and blocking men. And it got to the point where it was really draining, and it literally took my friend being like, you need to cut it out and just stop, because unfortunately it's just not something that you can control. I feel like I removed most of them, but you know, at the same time, it is very frustrating when you're for the girlies and then you have men coming in here just like, you know, coming in and nitpicking. It wouldn't be as bad if they were respectful and supportive, but they're not. So that's why I say that you can have a million followers, or you can see someone have millions of followers, and at the end of the day, it does not matter. It doesn't. The only thing that matters is the people that are showing up there for you. And I think that during that time, I forgot to show up for you guys, and it just like, this sounds so stupid, but it did really like make me sad, because I was just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm kind of like losing touch of myself, because I'm so like obsessed over like who is following me and all these like fake accounts, and you know what I mean? So anyways, that is kind of like the first real like social media slump I've ever been in, and like I feel like I've never really had one of those before. So as of right now, I'm just trying to push out content that I want to push out and that I want to focus on and that I love making for you guys, because I know that you guys love a lot of my lifestyle content equally or just as much as my fitness content. So I've really resorted to posting and pushing out more lifestyle content, and I absolutely love it. It is my favorite thing ever. I feel like I can just like show you all areas of my life, and you know, granted, my pages have never always been about fitness. Like my YouTube has always been a mixture of lifestyle and fitness. Anyways, so yeah, I think that basically that is kind of just like what helped me kind of get into this little hole. I felt very disconnected from social media, which is nothing I've experienced before. Like I've always been extremely close with you guys. I've always been very consistent. And although I have so many people who are like, oh my God, what are you talking about? You're so consistent. I don't feel consistent because I just feel like I've like dropped off that connection that I've had with you, because I've been so, you know, distracted elsewhere trying to get rid of these gross men. Anyways, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I just want to say thank you to all of you guys who have supported me and who are still here, you know, challenging me and rooting for me and just being there for me every single day, because it's you guys that I enjoy creating content for, and not weird men. So anyways, my camera's overheating again. What do you know? Thank you for listening to that portion of my rant. Yes, I'm not done. I'm pretty much close to being done. I'm trying to give you guys all the updates. Like I said, I really wanted to focus this vlog around mental health and kind of just like give you a serious, honest, fully transparent update as to where I've been. And yeah, so that was kind of like not the starting point. I was already feeling very overwhelmed due to other things that I don't really want to talk about just yet. I'll talk to you guys more about that later on. But that was like, I guess, the tip of the iceberg. The actual base of the iceberg just stemmed from going through all this change and then feeling extremely unsettled, feeling like I am just like going through constant burnout and just like go mode, you know what I mean? But and then when I'm not in go mode, I feel empty. So yeah, and then I was just like really deep depressive thoughts, and I was regularly seeing a therapist for, gosh, how long? I started seeing her last August, and I haven't seen her in like a month and a half, and since I stopped seeing her is when everything started going downhill. So I've kind of just like, in my brain, I like told myself, I was like, okay, mental note, there's a pattern there. Obviously, I was not ready to just like cold turkey stop seeing my therapist. So now I am looking for someone else at the moment, just because mine is on leave, so I can't actually see her. So that is a whole other thing. But I think not having that, and just like, you know, while I was in the middle of like learning skills to deal with like these negative thoughts and whatnot that I have, I just like stopped therapy, which is like the worst thing you can do. And if you're in therapy and you struggle with mental health and like mental illnesses and whatnot, you will know that that's literally like the worst thing that you can do, is just like stop going to therapy. So yeah, now I'm just like on my journey to A, finding a new therapist, and B, I'm trying to do a lot of self-work with myself, because if I'm being completely honest and completely realsies with you guys, because I am a real person, I literally feel like I just want to snap on like an every single day kind of thing. Like I feel like I could just lose my shit kind of thing. And that's just me being totally real with you guys. And it's kind of silly because I'm not an angry person, but I've just turned in these past couple of months to like the angriest person over like the littlest turnover of events. Like any slightest bit of inconvenience, I just feel so like angry, and I get so much more like frustrated with things that I wouldn't normally get frustrated over. And it feels like, this is a good example, it feels like I'm just living in my luteal phase. That's what it feels like. Normally I feel like that like maybe 5% of the time. No, not right now. Right now, I literally feel like that like 90% of the time, which is so strange for me. I've never felt like this before. But yeah, so I'm kind of just trying to do what I can to like manage that on my own. And I think a huge part of it also stems from I get really frustrated with my emotions. Like if I get emotional or if I'm like trying to explain how I'm feeling to Josh, I feel like I don't do a good job of explaining myself and like explaining my emotions, and I get frustrated and worked up, and then that's when I like have a full-blown meltdown, you know what I mean? So right now I'm just really trying to work on that area of my life, like efficiently communicating how I'm feeling, because I'm doing a really poor job of it at the moment. I actually can't believe I shared that with you guys, because that's honestly a very like private, intimate part of my life at the moment, because it's so new and I'm not used to like dealing with those kind of feelings and emotions. But I feel like a lot of that stemmed from since I got my breast augmentation, and for the most part I had a solid recovery. Like it was rough the first couple of weeks, but I think, you know, not being able to work out or really do much moving around for 6 whole weeks was very tricky for me, and that is what started my spiral. That is where this whole like mental health kind of like divot starts, is I couldn't work out. I couldn't do the thing that I was most passionate about doing. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm really going on a rant. I hope you got time on your schedule, girl. Hopefully you're walking on that treadmill or the Stairmaster and you are really, really taking it all in. Yeah, so I think when you go into getting like any kind of enhancement done for yourself, or just like anything, you're going on a vacation, maybe you're getting your boobs done, maybe you're getting something done and you can't go into the gym, or maybe you have like a surgery that you don't have any control over, and like, you know, whatever, just anything that causes you to withhold from doing and going about your normal routine, it literally like messes with your brain. And as someone who has like diagnosed OCD, like severe borderline OCD, that is like the worst thing you can do to someone who has borderline ADHD and OCD. But I think, you know, that is where the base of it stems from, is I'm going through all these changes and all these things are happening, and I got so much taken away from me that I didn't actually process before doing it. Like before I got my boobs done, I did not sit there and think, okay, Makayla, you are gonna be out of the gym for 6 whole weeks. Are you gonna be okay? Like I didn't do that, you know what I mean? I do really want to like push you to just kind of go through that with yourself and say, okay, we're taking a little bit of a break. Try to just digest it as much as you can. Really try to plan like something to keep your mind occupied while you are out of your normal routine, because I did not do that, and I feel like that's kind of what sent me on this loop and spiral. So yeah, that is really about it for that and what I wanted to update you. I felt like doing a YouTube vlog for this was just way easier, because I can literally sit here, look you in the eyes, and just tell you exactly what's going on and fully go on a full-on tangent with you guys. It's not like Instagram stories or TikTok. I feel like I can't be as vulnerable on those platforms. I just feel like it's a more intimate setting, you know what I mean? I can really just like sit here and unleash the beast to you guys, and you guys can just sit there and take it, you know? Also, if you're taking the time to watch my YouTube videos, it means that you are a real supporter. So I commend you for that. Anyway, I did just want to close out this vlog here. I know that this was kind of like really random. I feel like all my vlogs are like this, and we're super used to this at this point. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in and watching this YouTube video. If you made it this far, listening with open ears and an open heart and an open mind, it means so much to me. And thank you again also for your patience in terms of just like my life update and just everything that's going on. I really do appreciate it. I know that it can be kind of confusing seeing, you know, my life one way and then having it like jump around, especially when I'm so close and open with you guys normally. But like I said, I will give you guys all the updates eventually. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.